Am I supposed to be like
Do whatever you want.
Just be yourself, man.
Yeah.
Unrestricted, unshackled.
We see we have
you
this
tell
weird relationship
those
with our audience.
black people. You tell those black people what's what.
No.
We don't have like an intro. Actually, I guess we do have an intro. Go ahead, Austin. Intro
Ladies
us.
and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of the Fear and Podcast, where we are joined by two fabulous guests from Crashdummies
Crashdummies podcast.
Podcast.
What
Yes.
are their names?
I'm Mike.
Mike and Patrick.
Hasan got us burrito, so we're
What's
gonna
that?
eat these right now.
See, he doesn't think I did my research.
No,
That's crazy.
it's not much to research. We're not famous, right?
When I tell you, Hasan's like really good at not being racist. I've never met anybody who's like on top of like he doesn't even indulge. You can't even get him like one layer. Of,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
What are you talking
Are
about?
you trying to catch him?
No,
Yeah,
he has been. He's been.
No, one time I purposely did. He shut it down right
Yeah,
away.
I was like,
Really?
nope.
Yeah.
We're in
I'm
hospital.
not
This is the
responding.
second day, 2 days in a row with a burrito.
Yeah,
I'm Turkish.
he's
that's
been on
why.
the left for so long. He's just very well trained.
That's good.
The hospitality is from just being Turkish. Like I love having people over and opening up my home to people.
When you look at him, did you expect him to be a little racist?
No, you know,
He look racist.
fuck the part.
He looks like the Quakers. So when the slaves used to like go to their house, this would be like the most heart wrenching moment. Like, are you a Quaker? Get your black ass down. Wrong house.
Yeah. We played basketball earlier.
Yeah.
Which is why they're late.
Yeah, so
And-
Hasan was complaining about it too, but he made you guys play basketball till
I
the
did.
9:30.
We didn't want to play that last game, Hasan. I'm not
Bro,
gonna lie.
you didn't want to play because you were getting cooked.
We were getting cooked. I tried to split it up between Milwaukee and LA. LA took it this way, but the thing I hate about it is that those courts, it's like y'all know how to play on those courts. Y'all just throwing
Yeah.
anything off the backboard that's going in. That's home court advantage. We gave it to y'all though.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down. If I ever find myself in Milwaukee, I'll ball up with you guys.
Is he
over
any
there.
good?
Yeah,
He has his unk moves down.
Okay. Oh, Unc.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You guys are around the same age, and you call him Unc too?
No, he's older though.
Oh yeah. He
Yeah,
definitely
I'm-
is older.
I'm a
But
little
even
older.
you call him Unc. and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't-
definitely Unc.
that's-
Yeah, we come from a black household where your uncle could be 2 years older or
Oh,
younger
okay.
than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Unk is like a mindset.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on the
Definitely.
court is a move set.
Yes, definitely
Yeah.
a moveset.
Like my game winner 3-point off the backboard, that's an Unk move. Like if
That was
if you're dropping it off the backboard from range, that's your uncle status for sure.
And Hasan has like a very stoic face, so it's like even the bad shots, it's still believable that he thinks it's gonna go in. You play any sports, Austin?
I used to play soccer.
Play soccer?
Yeah, I was a competitive soccer player for a long time, and then
Or competitive? What do you mean?
like I was, I had to make the team,
Okay.
Okay.
and then we traveled a little bit.
I got you.
And I don't tell anybody it was the B team, but I still
High
had to
school?
I still,
Or
I didn't play in high school because I tell people I didn't play in high school because I got injured. Truthfully, I got cut my freshman year,
Oh man.
and then I just gave up for the rest of the time.
I always wondered about that. Like, what would it like to be cut? I don't think I would like try again.
Okay, so I
Damn, he just flexed on you so nice.
No.
No. I didn't go to a big enough field for anybody to get caught.
It was devastating.
Yeah, he was flexing on you. He was
No,
like,
it was devastating.
What's that like to be a
Well,
fucking loser?
I did have an injury, and I couldn't try out, and I was
Yeah.
hoping that they would be like, "Oh, you played for teams, or you had to, get selected." So I
Yeah.
thought that they would just know that I would be good enough, and they didn't care, and so they cut me, and it sucked. It was devastating. Changed the trajectory of my life.
Those
What was
coaches, what were their names? I
Made him
like,
gay.
I like bashing people.
I don't remember their names. I blacked out.
I got a 5th grade teacher, Mr. Krieber. He was a dick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Yeah, he changed the trajectory of my life.
yeah.
What did
Oh,
you-
yeah.
Show me racism can come from in many forms.
Really? What did
yeah.
he do?
He used to we used to have like a talent show, and he would pick the talent that you had to do, and mine was like always to freestyle. And I'm like, the fuck?
you were one of the few black kids in
Yeah,
school.
it was like this is like a 2-year span. I was in like Omaha, Nebraska at the school called Holy Name. he'll always like try to get me to freestyle or be like, "Oh, Pat, let's see one of those dance moves." Like, what the fuck? What are you
Wait,
talking
really?
about? Man,
That's crazy.
I feel
telling
like
you.
I feel like Omaha, Nebraska is so white that it's like they almost exhibit like Chinese style like racism. You know what I'm talking about? Like being a black guy in China, they're like, "Oh, you're like an athlete." It's kind of similar to Turkey. Like if there's not a lot of black people in Turkey because you know the Ottoman Empire didn't participate in chattel slavery. They only enslaved white people, which was pretty cool, I think. Anyway,
He hates white people.
bro,
No.
we did the pod. Bro, I did their pod last night, and we're actually going to do a really fun segment that they do on their podcast where they ask a question to their audience. And the one dude was like, the question was, "What's one thing that's wrong with your country? Wrong or right with your country?" And the one dude said white people. So we called him, and that was the only dude who knew who I was.
Hasan.
So-
Be valid.
The song Parker?
The other guy was just like, "Bro, who are you?"
Yeah, that dude.
He had 55 followers asking, "Who are you?" Like, bro, who are you, bro?
Yeah. That was a lot of fun. The segment that we're talking about is on a Crashdummies podcast. If you guys have seen their TikToks, they're massive. They're blowing up everywhere. But they ask a question on Instagram Live or like on Instagram to their audience and their stories, and then they just call them in real time, which is what we are going to be doing. And I wanted to like not pollute the queries by pumping it up with my audience. Like I didn't want my audience to answer any of your questions.
But do you ever talk to your audience?
Yeah.
Like face to face, like
Or even
like
on Discord or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do I do it when I'm out and about, when I'm like live streaming, I do meetups and stuff. But then beyond that, I do a segment called Chadvice, where I just like give them advice. We pick them ahead of time.
Yeah.
Also, I will be way too paranoid to be in your position. I saw you get stream sniped just recently. You were like sitting down and some dude came behind you and said something.
Yeah.
I would just be like,
I mean, it was funny though, because it's like that rarely ever happens. I think it's because I'm a big dude.
Was
like
that
no one
Charlie
ever
Kirk?
like. No. It was just some random dude who's like a fan of like some other fucking loser content creator who like stalks my shit.
dude, like he sneaked.
And he came up and he just was like, "Oh, this person made you," and then walked away, right? And I didn't even like hear him. And I was in the middle of like talking about eating my fries. So I just kept talking about it, but then Twitter was like, "Yo, he got owned," right? Someone was like, "He got cyberbullied IRL," and I was like, "Bro, if you write that, you're a fucking loser." Like, what do you mean cyberbullied IRL? It just means bullying. What's funny is then they found his Discord, like where he was like writing in the Discord server. He was like, "Oh my God, I saw Hasan. I'm shaking. Like, what should I say to him? I'm gonna go up to him. Oh my God." And he was like riding that high for like a couple days apparently, and we didn't even know. And then of course, lo and behold, we look back, like they found his fucking Twitter account, and he's like calling black dudes monkeys and shit.
Oh
like,
my God.
Classic. Immediately. It's like
Old school.
exactly. Which is like expected.
What if like racists just like stop saying like, "I'm not racist, I'm old school"?
That's what Tucker Carlson calls that. He calls it legacy Americans.
Yeah.
Like, because he can't say Native Americans, you know what I mean? So he'll be like, yeah, legacy Americans.
Wait, that's
like,
what he calls Native legacy Americans?
No. He calls like white people legacy Americans. Like he had to gentrify that term.
What do you guys? So obviously, Hasan talks about politics a lot on his stream. What do you guys usually talk about on the podcast?
Well,
a little bit of everything.
We talk about, we have a dynamic between like the four of us, and it like I always tell people it plays out like a dysfunctional family sort of thing. So we go out through our weeks, and then we sit down on Sundays or whatever day we decide to film. We just talk about it, and a lot of it is berating me for being gay usually.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
you're the gay one.
I'm the gay one.
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't tell, right?
No, I really couldn't
Bro,
tell.
that's
He
what
didn't
I'm
mention it because I thought it was a gay Mormon, but he said it was just a gay guy.
No, I said a gay
former.
guy and a former Mormon.
Well, you had to brief them
Yeah, because I wanted them to.
Nah,
You had to be like, now we have a
Yes.
gay man on the podcast and a Mormon.
Yes, this is why they said he's not racist. Like I had to give them a briefing ahead of time. Like if you hear something, like if you hear something that's like a little off color, like they're well intentioned.
I mean, that would kind of be whiplash if I just started like talking about sucking dick like right in front of you and you had no idea.
no,
I
it
would
has
just
nothing.
assume that you're like doing like some type of like dark humor bit.
Oh.
Like,
No,
I
you-
suck-
you
you know,
mi-
like I know friends that like joke like that, and I
Yeah.
just like.
No,
Yeah.
it was. I wasn't giving them a heads up because you're gay. I was giving them a heads
See how
up that you're not
uncomfortable? He's
racist.
getting very uncomfortable.
No, I was giving them a heads up to be like he's not racist, but like he might say some shit that you might find like
See,
off color.
I'm just glad we like finally ran into you because it was like it's hard. Everybody like walking through. I'm like, he's gay. He's gay. He's gay. I don't know who's gay, and then like
You don't know who's gay.
No,
you
no,
don't
no.
even know.
no,
no.
I couldn't tell.
No, you didn't know. Wow, I'm
Yeah,
straight.
he's trying to
passing.
figure out who did hate crime.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't tell.
Well, if you want to, you're in a safe space because he hates.
Yeah.
he does not.
I'm a
like,
foe.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
a
a
public enemy number
he's an
one.
LGBTQ foe.
Yeah,
So he doesn't like.
Oh,
he
you
doesn't
don't.
like-
You don't.
No, he
I
doesn't
don't
fuck.
like him.
He doesn't fuck with gay
I
people.
don't like him.
No.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
No, this is also a meme in our community. But so
What is that? What's the word that people kept writing in your stream?
emote.
KEW something like that.
Keg-
KW. It's an emote.
It's an emote.
It's like a laughing.
So you don't
guy.
have the extension that shows the emote.
Got it.
So it's like a guy. It's the guy laughing like the came from. But
I was like,
so
what?
there's-
The whole
Rositas, he's like a
time.
famous
Yeah.
Spanish guy.
Yeah.
He recently passed away. He's like a Spanish comedian, and he has like this wonderful laugh, and it's just a snapshot of that laugh that we use as a substitute for LOL.
Hey, Hasan, do you shave your balls?
Absolutely, Austin. I'm a hairy man, and I don't like to have nothing down there.
That is also how I feel and the way that I prefer you to be. And it's the way I prefer myself to be, which is why I use Manscaped.
Oh, what's that?
Manscaped is every body trimmer that a man should use, specifically the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra.
Perfect for achieving that crisp, clean, and confident look for your barbecues, beach days.
That's right. Let's open it up here. Check it out. We've got it
Boom.
right here. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that gorgeous, Hasan?
That looks amazing.
And let me tell you something about Manscaped. You don't got to be worried about cutting yourself up because that's something that can happen a lot when you're Manscaped. It's happened to me a lot
Oh,
before.
wow.
Yeah.
Before you started using
That's right.
Manscaped.
I used to use scissors.
Yeah. Well, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did. It was
That's-
dangerous.
That's insane.
It was a bloody mess.
Okay, well, good thing we also have the Crop Soother Ball Aftershave Lotion, the Crop Preserver Anti-Chafing Ball Deodorant, and the Boxers 2.0, the ultimate supplement to those hot summer days, equipped with a signature jewel pouch to protect your meatballs
It's very.
wherever the heat takes you.
But you know what? As a treat, you could toss in the crop mops with your order. A moist towelette made specifically for your beach balls. It's like giving your popsicle a cool down break so it doesn't turn into a puddle at the barbecue. So let me tell you, folks, get yourself a hold of this Manscaped. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code FEARAND at manscaped.com. That's 20% with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code FEARAND. Manscaped, the perfect way to get your patties sizzling hot this summer. Did you guys watch Twitch?
Yeah. I watched that shit. Yeah.
How did you meet Hasan? How did you figure out about him?
Hit him up.
Internet. Oh, you hit him up. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I really like their podcast, and I saw the Golden one on it, and I hit him up, and I was like, "Yo, are you guys ever in LA? Like, I thought you guys were in LA, actually.
Yeah,
I would have
everybody
never
thinks
thought
that.
you were in fucking Milwaukee.
Everybody
bro.
thinks that.
Nobody ever thinks that.
That's why
Yeah.
like it's so weird. Like walking into a Target there and like being followed by like 17-year-old kids, and they finally muster up the energy to be like, "You're that guy from a podcast." I'm just like, bro.
Or you get those looks like I know him from somewhere because obviously even when you see our clips, it's not really like, hey, I'm Mike, I'm Pat.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, this guys look familiar type
Seen
of
you
thing.
guys somewhere.
I get, I
Do you-
get why people do like the blonde hair thing or like the like try to make their own look because if they want to be known more. But I would never do that.
Do you like the attention that you guys get? You don't
No.
like it? What do you say when people come up to you? You go,
tell them that it's not me?
It's not me.
And I go, what the fuck?
somebody came up to me. I was at a gay bar in Chicago, and I
Boys
came up.
Town?
Boys Town. Yeah, I was in Boys Town. Oh,
They got good food there. I'm not gonna lie. They got good food there. I'm not gonna lie. It was a breakfast place. I actually
So,
went with
yeah.
another guy.
He had the whole buffet, dude.
I was in Boys Town, and this guy comes up to me and he grabs me. He goes, "Oh my God, Hasan." Yeah, he's like,
He thought you were me.
yes, he's like,
No,
"Oh my
he
God,
didn't, bro.
oh my God, Hasan."
He did not think that you were me.
I swear to God,
That's fucking ridiculous.
I swear to God, he looked at me dead in the eye.
How drunk was he?
He even said your middle name. He was like Hasan Dogan Piker. He said your full name.
Dogan?
Bro, your name's out there.
Yeah, we
Don't
talked
do that.
Yeah.
Dogan, it's supposed to be his first name.
Yeah, they know. I told them about my
Wait,
grandfather last night. We did a podcast. We did their podcast. It's gonna come out on Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I didn't correct him, of course, because
You didn't correct him.
no, of
No,
course
he's
not.
never
I was
shit.
like, yes, it is me,
There's
Hasan.
just like one random
And
twink
so-
out there in Chicago who thinks I'm like fucking 5'10".
I didn't even say. He didn't talk about his height. Not even that.
Are you kidding me? You know how tall he is because he uses 5'10" as like an insult. I don't think that's bad, right? How tall are you guys?
6'1".
I think 5'9".
No,
Fine.
I
My
was
audience
wearing Doc
thinks I'm
Martens.
5'5", like legit.
So bro,
That's-
sitting down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you think
No, they're big as fuck.
Yeah, you guys are
Actually,
tall.
you.
And
Height.
There was one. There was one play when we were playing basketball when you drove in, or I think I tried to bump you up in a post move, and you knocked the wind out of me a little bit. I was like, damn.
It's like that football stuff. Like,
yeah. That's like, I mean, you're my weight. You're 230. You said.
yeah. We played at college and like he played like receiver and I played DB like corner at the same exact weight.
What, D1 or
D3.
D3? Okay.
Low level guy. Man.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
I mean,
the
it's still
athleticism
impressive.
is still there.
Yeah.
They didn't play competitive on the B team or whatever the fuck you were
Hey,
talking about
look,
earlier.
That's how I met Pat though. Me
I
and Pat-
know for one thing is for sure. Don't let him. I am definitely more athletic than him by a long shot.
I don't know.
It's not even close.
He's actually sneaky athletic.
no, it's
We haven't seen him do it.
in one.
I love saying that about white guys. Just so sneaky athlete.
Sneaky
right?
That's the reverse racism that everyone's talking about.
Nah, he can play one sport, and that's basketball. Everything else, he'll blow a hip or a knee or something like that.
I mean, not
He has been
anymore.
injured in
Okay.
every athletic event that
Who
I've
can
been.
throw a baseball better?
Oh, probably
Me, for sure. And
Actually, can you even throw? I
Are
can't.
you
I have
kidding
no.
me?
I have no mechanics.
We
for
had
that.
we had a football game where we had with a bunch of streamers. I put up like 600 yards.
Oh, you were a
Football.
quarterback?
Oh, I was a
you
quarterback.
might have
Yeah,
it then.
that's what I'm saying.
I played no football, no baseball whatsoever, bro. I grew up horseback riding. I was a
Oh yeah, I
professional.
forgot Turkey.
Yeah.
What's the most popular sport there?
It's soccer,
Soccer.
and I hated
Soccer
soccer.
and hair transplants.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Soccer's the most popular. Basketball's the second most popular. And I played basketball, but like my parents made me do horseback riding. So I was a show jumper, like a professional equestrian show jumper. That's what I did until high school. And then my horse died, and I was like, thank God. Like, it was sad, but it was also like, thank God I can like finally get out of this. Like,
Story went downhill quick.
yeah.
Damn.
I didn't mean to bum you guys
Did you
out.
kill your horse?
No.
How did it die?
She had kidney failure.
That's
How come you
that's
didn't
so
you have
sad.
like a backup horse?
No,
type
I
of
mean,
shit?
the only time I ever competed with someone else's horse was a stallion. And I think there was like a mare in heat during competition. So he was like trying to buck me. He literally, I mean, it was
What does that mean?
crazy. He was trying to kick me off. So he would like,
Oh,
That's
Go up.
but the horse was your pet, right? Also,
well, I guess technically, but it's not like a dog. You know what I mean?
that's
Because
what I'm
like,
saying. I would say Mike's comments like insensitive. Like,
What happened?
he's just like, why didn't you have a backup one? Like, imagine, hey, bro, my
Yeah.
cat died. What's your backup cat?
Yeah, but I feel like you don't use your cat for a sport.
yeah.
If you had your cat, if you were like the puppy bowl or something,
No, you don't
You definitely have to have
normally-
a dog, a backup dog.
No, that's their main dog.
No,
Yeah,
you
no.
need a
I
think they
backup
have-
dog.
you don't normally compete with like other horses unless you have like multiple
well, would
horses.
you? I mean, your career. So when the horse dies, your career dies as a horseback.
No,
rider?
most people don't have one horse, and they also will get another horse if they want to like continue
backup horse.
competing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But I didn't want to
why
continue.
why did you have to wait for the horse to die? Why couldn't you just?
I was
stop
already
horseback riding?
well because
Because
they-
the doors didn't just die instantly. It looked like
Yeah.
it was sick for a little bit, right?
Is it like the
but, like-
Avatar or something?
No,
where you
the
gotta
thing is,
connect
the thing is like,
Did you? I think you
it's
murdered
also
your-
a fucking investment.
I
You know
think
what I
you
mean? It's
killed your
expensive
horse.
as shit,
Yeah.
and it's like there's a stable you have to pay for. Is a stable hand that like works like, you know,
You could have
all
sold
day,
the
every
horse.
day.
When's the last time you rode a horse? The
I
animal.
can't anymore. They won't let me.
Oh yeah, he'd kill the horse. Have you seen? how
No,
big this
not
was?
because of that, bro. What the fuck? I didn't kill my horse.
Oh, I think you meant you killed another horse.
Oh,
No.
if it's
No.
2, then
No, they won't let me anymore because like back then I
too big to ride
hadn't
a horse.
yeah, I'm too big now.
Yeah.
I
Really?
hadn't gone through my growth spurt like I think it was like sophomore year of high school my horse died. Like that's right as I was like growing a lot. And then I got a second puberty when I got into college. I went into college 6'1", got out of college 6'4",
Oh, damn.
which is crazy.
You
But
grew in college?
yeah, I grew in college.
man, how
Yeah, it was awesome. But I was like 6'2" by the time I got to college. But the thing is, once I got over like 200 pounds, they were like, you can't ride horses.
I didn't know
anymore.
that was a thing.
Yeah.
I guess
like,
those guys are always smaller though.
We
well,
just
those
rode
are
a-
jockeys.
we just
That's a
rode a
different
horse, though.
sport.
That's true.
You can be like a little bit taller if you're doing like other kinds of horseback riding. There's
yeah.
like Western, there's dressage, and then what I was doing is show jumping. It's obviously better if you're smaller when you're show jumping, but you still have to have like a lot of leg strength
Mm-hmm.
because like you're manipulating a horse with your legs
Yeah.
when you're.
Yeah, we went horseback riding not too long ago.
Not for me.
Yeah, yeah. I
So
can't do it.
like,
I love horses though.
yeah, I love.
They're like big dogs.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
that's
to,
the scary part though, because we went. It was like 8 horses around us. We actually were horses too in a play too,
like even
Oh
dog.
really?
Yeah.
yes.
You guys
Whoa,
I didn't know you were.
why are we
actors.
dropping that? What?
Because this is
Why are we
What?
total sidetrack, but on
Nobody.
topic.
I just
So,
like
I
when you
needed
have
one-
embarrassing
and shut the
stories.
fuck- shut up.
People are supposed to bring it
And-
out of you. You're not supposed to volunteer. Like, hey, here's
go
an
ahead. I
embarrassing
wanna hear
moment.
it.
of
I
my
needed
life.
one credit, a theater credit in college, random. I was like, oh, Pat was in the play. Pat was like, hey, Mike,
Damn.
come do this play. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be easy, right? We get there. There's 5 horses. I'm a horse. Pat's a horse, and we're wearing.
Wait, you're the stop, bro. I thought you were riding the horse for a
No,
play.
One of our co-hosts, co-stars got he got rolled.
He got rode. Like a dude. It was called Equus. A dude.
Equus,
A dude. Well, climbed on his back.
That's got to be racist.
Man,
We're all minorities too.
That's
All
got to
of
be racist.
Four black guys.
we
and
had
a
0
Latina man.
lines, and we had to stay there the longest for the play.
That's insane.
So we had like 5-hour days, and
That's
we
crazy.
were in gray leotard, like just tights, with a big helmet that looks like a horse, and then hooves, like front heels.
Damn.
Yeah, I gotta show you the
fucked
picture.
up. Oh, you have the photo?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
send it to me, and then I'll
Okay.
send it to March, or you can airdrop it to him directly.
I was Toto in Wizard of Oz.
You're the dog.
I was the dog. Yeah. They had like we had
Okay,
this.
bro, that was like literally like a couple months ago. That's
Oh,
different.
you just did a play?
I did.
We-
I
As an
got
adult?
I got cast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Well, it was.
Bro,
we-
I
we-
was
He was Dorothy.
I was Dorothy.
In the same play?
Yeah.
I was his dog.
Yeah,
Wait,
we
what's going on?
we do shit for streaming all
Yeah,
the
it
time.
was like Twitch. It was a
QtCinderella,
Twitch thing.
Oh,
QT
okay.
Cinderella. Our
our
Mormon
friend who just ditched the
Yeah.
Mormon who just ditched this podcast because
Yeah.
she's racist.
No,
Oh, she didn't want to be on with us?
Yeah,
that is
Oh,
so
Did
crazy.
she not want? Oh man, that sucks.
yeah.
She's
she
an
was-
ex-Mormon, but sometimes it comes out.
Ex-Mormon.
Is she an
Yeah.
ex-Mormon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that just by like? I
And
feel
that's
like,
not like the Quakers. Like, not at all.
I feel like sometimes when they aren't Mormon anymore, it's because it's like one big thing that they don't agree with, but they still kind of like follow that lifestyle.
No, she's not like
No,
that.
She's just all the way out.
She bakes still.
I guess, yeah, that's right.
Mormon's baked?
Yeah.
No, she has like trad wife qualities for sure, but like she's not like that at all.
No,
It's so funny.
she's very.
yeah, here
she's
we
not
are.
Mormon at all. Oh my gosh.
that is
Where am I at?
On the right there. That's you.
Oh,
Was this in high school?
that's
it's college.
crazy.
Oh, this is college.
yeah.
That's crazy.
That's bad.
we did. Is that guy white? Who is that?
I forgot. He
They
might,
They got two
White.
white guys.
Who is that?
the other guy is some type of like
He's Adam,
Hispanic.
Adam Salinas, the guy all the way on the left. Oh, I don't know who the other white guy was. Shout out to him.
I did this for 1 credit. 1 credit.
Was it worth it?
No, it was not worth
5
it.
hours a day?
I
It was
had
so-
to do it.
It was so bad.
Mm.
It was the word. That's why I was like, I can't trust Pat with anything
The
anymore.
rule at the school was if you had a major role in one play, you have to play a minor role in the next play.
And he invited me for the minor role to be a horse, and I fell during the last
Last
day.
night, we do like this. I don't know. The guy's going crazy. and he's having like fever dreams, and it's a dream where like all the horses are stomping around his body, and we're nay. But on the last night,
wait, so you did have lines.
That is literally, that's gotta be racist.
No, we definitely were named.
That's
Looking
crazy.
back, it was crazy.
The
And
guy-
they gave us a shit cake, a shit looking
like
cake
to celebrate horse shit.
They look like horse shit.
Yeah. White director too. Shout out to Charlie Krebs. Charlie Krebs is not racist. Sometimes like unracist people do racist things. Yeah, should have got white horses.
Yeah.
So the last night he came to us right before the play, and he went to all of us. He was just like, I just feel like you guys could like neigh more and go a little harder. And like at this point, like, you know, people have seen us, like our peers have seen us in these costumes, and you're lucky we're walking out on the stage. Like, so we're pissed. Like, bro, we're just talking like, oh, I got something for him. And like, I don't let stuff go. So on the last one where we're surrounding him, we're supposed to nay, go hard. That's what he's waiting for. I just start fucking barking as loud as
You barking.
You started barking?
Yeah. I was dying laughing.
So he was dying laughing, and he ended up falling because he was laughing so hard. So we all had, and then he, you know, Mike's like 6'1", so he stretched, and our X is only this big. Those heels that are on there, you can't stand straight up. Somebody has to grab you up. Like, you can't get up on your own.
Oh no.
And we can't help him because we're on steel too. So I like step over him, and I like go, and we all just leave the stage.
Yeah, and I like had to like roll, like swinging my way off stage so nobody can see me.
Was there an
standing.
audience at this time?
Yeah, this is like the
audience.
Sunday audience, the
Okay.
community.
Okay.
Shout out to your boy in community. But our director was definitely in tears. So he's just like, I don't know what happened. Like people in the audience said they heard
his art
barking.
project. You ruined his art project. This was his big. He was gonna make it big.
Yeah.
He might have. He was actually in the play too.
He was in the play.
That's what. Yeah.
All right. So speaking of embarrassing moments, can you pull that Harry Daniels TikTok up, March?
Okay, so there's some lore behind this that I haven't told you yet.
Okay. Well, let me explain what's
Okay.
going on here. So I'm at the DNC in Chicago. Okay, at the United Center, where the Democratic National Convention is happening. This is the last day of the Democratic National Convention, and you know, I said some things nonstop throughout the 4-day process, and they were kind enough to give me a lot of access, a lot more than I thought I was going to get. And on the 4th day, somehow a piece of that access was revoked unceremoniously out of nowhere, right? And I think now I know it's because I was, talking to the uncommitted delegates movement and also demanding that the Democratic National Convention have a Palestinian speaker. Pretty reasonable demand overall, but of course it was a big no-no for them. So that was the straw that broke the camel's back, and they just like in the middle of me getting interviewed in front of 60,000 people by a New York Times journalist.
55,000.
Okay, 55,000 people.
That's a real friend, right?
Yeah. Thank you for keeping me humble. Thank you for keeping me humble.
Come on.
So in the midst of this interview, with a New York Times journalist, they just come up and they're like, you have to clear out right now. You have to leave this area right now. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? So we pack our stuff up. We pack our remote desktop setup. And I'm like, can I put it anywhere else? And they're like, no. They were like, no, sorry. We don't have any space.
Wow.
Which is crazy because they had like told me that like I had that space. And it's like, it's not a studio. It's the balcony area of a studio. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like taking up a crazy amount of space there. So they were like, no, you have to leave. Someone else is coming. Someone big is coming, which was bullshit. They didn't clear out anybody else. They just cleared me out with the New York Times journalist in tow and then told me there was nowhere else I could go. So it's a panic setup. And I'm like, oh, fuck, we just got kicked out. Like, I felt like a kid that's done something wrong. You know what I mean? But you don't know what you did wrong. And the adults are angry at you. And it was really awkward. So I'm walking around with my big ass fucking remote desktop setup in tow, my Pelican case. And you know, I'm carrying March's bag. March is like live streaming this entire process. And all of a sudden, some twink shows up and does this to me. Wait.
Start it
play
over.
the full. Yeah.
I hear the birds on the summer breeze. I am alone
Okay, so do you guys know who Harry Daniels is?
Was that him?
Yeah, Harry Daniels was the guy singing. So his whole thing is he goes up and he does this to celebrities, like politicians. He'll go up and just start singing to people, and it's like his whole thing, and he's like famous for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. And I kind of knew that it was going to happen at some point, but I thought it was going to be like they were going to schedule it ahead of time. They had told me, no. They told me like, oh, there's a TikToker named Harry Daniels. Like he sings to people, and I seen it. He like sung to Obama, right? Like
that?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Yeah,
No, he
Kamala
did.
Harris.
That's
Bro,
it.
show it.
Is he being for real though?
Yeah, no, he's serious.
Yeah, I mean, he's funny. It's funny. It's supposed to be awkward.
it's
Like
supposed to be
Okay.
funny?
It's supposed to be awkward, right?
No, it's supposed to be awkward. Like you're supposed to play the straight man in that situation and be like, what the fuck is going on? Like that's the whole point. And I like kind of knew that it was gonna happen. And when it was happening, I was like aware of it and I was like kind of leaning into it. But I was also genuinely perplexed at the same time because like I had that real like, oh fuck, what is happening right now? Like, because I'm like getting kicked out.
So-
There's a New York Times journalist next to me. And so I'm like, so it's like half real, but it's not even about him. You know what I mean? My face.
So I met Harry Daniels in the Creator Lounge beforehand, and I introduced myself. We chatted, connected, and I told him, I said, you got to get, I mean, he was already going to get Hasan, but I encouraged him to do it. I said, at any moment you see him, make sure you sing to him.
yeah.
You do come up as a guy that like might not.
He looked like,
You know, you might not react right.
New Americana, high on legal marijuana, raise on Biggie and Nirvana. We are
Even make-
New Americana.
I mean,
even
Bro, look at how much swag he has.
Hold up, bro.
We talked about this last night.
even the president, even
This
Obama.
motherfucker has too much swag.
he just made it look like you just made your version look like shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You stood there. I was like, damn, this is the best way to handle this situation. Obama, straight smile, lock eyes with
Yeah.
the
And
dudes.
started a group clap.
I have,
started a group clap.
I
Yeah.
have never seen Hasan look more uncomfortable in that position. What were you thinking in that moment?
In my mind, no, it doesn't end there. Look at this. Bro,
Oh, SZA.
SZA saw me like that. She said, Lamau, he's so concerned, please. And it's over. It's done. It's so done. This
a
is
lot
like,
of people were saying like you were gonna like hate crime him. You look like you were about to use
No,
the gay
I-
panic defense.
it's just like, I was,
Oh, is he openly gay?
Yes, that Harry Daniels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
he's
you know
gay.
what?
You cannot do
You know,
that.
hold on. You know what? You not identifying me as gay. Like I'm no longer thinking I'm as straight passing anymore. Maybe you just have a terrible gaydar.
No,
No,
I
our
feel like
gaydar was definitely down today. Like,
it's down.
bro,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
you also don't, if you get him started on the Vikings, like you will,
Oh yeah,
no
I'm a huge
one
Minnesota
clocks
Vikings
him
fan.
as gay.
I code switch though.
You do.
So if there
Ah,
was
yes.
if there was a girl in the room or another gay guy in the room, you would probably be like, oh, you know what I mean?
we gotta bleep that.
What? Come on.
Demonetized.
I got the pass.
He can say it.
I have
do
the
you
pass.
have that?
Yes.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I feel like it's the same
Yes.
thing because sometimes I used to when I was
You used
like
to say the F slur?
no.
That was never really in my vocabulary though. But I didn't see it as that bad back then.
I won't claim nor deny what
Yeah,
it
yeah.
in my
No, I
just
said
in
it
case
even
somebody
before I
finds
was,
like a game chat from when I was 10 years old.
no. Before I was gay, I was saying it.
But it was like
What do you
more.
mean before you were gay?
Bro,
Did you always know you were gay?
I didn't.
Was it third grade?
No. No, I was. No, it's like one of those things you look back and you're like, oh shit, that was weird that I had such a like. I was like, I didn't, I had like crushes that I look back on, and I was
Okay.
like, oh shit, I didn't know how to associate those feelings at the time. But I thought it was weird. I look back and I was like, damn, I like made out with somebody when I was 10 years old, like and it was another guy, and I just moved past it somehow. And anyway. But
And you didn't even know like I'm not gay in that moment. Too?
I was sleeping with men and telling them that I wasn't gay.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah, I
real
was-
denial.
Really in denial. Yeah.
Yeah.
What year was that?
That-
Like last year?
I was in college.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I remember talking to a guy. He'd be like, "Do you ever want to? We could be together?" And I said, "I'm not gay."
You ever see that Law and Order? Did anybody have that Law and Order clip of like where Ice-T like
Oh yeah.
announces to that guy that he's gay. Dude's just like, I'm not gay. I just like sleeping with men. I see him just like, you're gay.
I love that.
That shit. That's like one of the best scenes in Law and Order.
But I interrupted you about the F slur. What were you saying? Something about the?
No, it's like that pass would be like the same way if I use the N word with the ER. I feel like people still look at me crazy, even though like I'm the best person to say it. It's like a word you still shouldn't say.
Yeah, but we don't have a lighter version. You know what I mean? Like of the F slur.
I don't agree, but
You think so? Like is better?
I feel like that's one. I feel like that's the worst one. But I feel like there's a lot of like
other
words in between that I've
like-
heard from other people.
I also think like when people use that word, I think they're using it to cause drama in a sense. It's not even like just part. You know, there's some white people that when they say the N word, it's like, oh, they're just racist like that, and that's just like them. It came out very naturally, like old school. But there's some like I think I've heard like Sneeko or somebody say it on his stream or something like that. And it's just
But
like
Sneeko is black.
it sounds forced though. Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
though.
yeah, yeah.
The
Like,
F
even
word,
his tweets,
the F word.
his recent tweets. Are even
Yeah.
But
I mean, he's racist as fuck.
But
Don't-
if you look at like the statistics of who's saying the F slur, gay people say it far more than homophobic people.
I would say the N word too, right?
yeah, that's true. But see, it's taking the power back.
Yeah.
gay people say the hard F like a lot.
Like,
they'll say it a lot.
Like we
didn't know
had
that.
there was a moment recently that
it's like
United,
ironic. It's ironic homophobia. I mean, I do it too.
that he says you say the F slur.
No, ironic homophobia.
Oh, okay. There was a moment.
I said
though-
F slur only to him.
Yeah, he loves doing that. I let it happen because it turns me on. I'm just kidding. He's not my type. He knows that. He knows that.
That's such a lie, bro.
He knows that. Look at
I
it.
am your spiritual top.
Yeah, so that I don't know what that's like.
Yeah.
He's not. No,
To say he knows that is so crazy. Like
No,
I've
it's
never
because
had that
it's
conversation.
because it's
No,
not
he-
even it's not even me
the
who said
internet,
it.
the internet,
said
the
it.
internet wants us to be together really badly.
The internet
but-
said it because like he posted a TikTok from one of our latest episodes where he's like drinking a latte. Here, just show him the TikTok.
it was cute.
Yeah, it was a banger.
But
It was on
before we
Austin's
show the TikTok, there was a moment recently where
yeah, tell him how I'm not your spiritual
where
top.
homophobes and gay people united when the Pope kept saying the F slur, like the Pope.
The Pope? He said that?
The Pope.
Yeah.
The Pope,
But he
kept
wouldn't
saying
even.
the F
He
slur.
didn't even just say the F slur. He said it in a way that like I think only gay people or like people who are within proximity of gay people would say it.
Yeah,
Did he say it in English or in his
The
language?
Italian version of it. That's what he said.
just like a proper.
Which is like
I'm
you-
so sorry, Marsh. We're gonna have to bleep a lot
Like a
of this out.
homophobic person would not say that.
Yeah, exactly. So homophobes were like, "Yeah, he needs to keep saying it," and gay people were like, "Yeah, he needs to keep saying it." And it was like a moment that we all
Yeah.
came together.
Wow.
I just
Anyway.
like, I don't know, like, man. I'll wait to talk about
This
this.
is why. This is
So
why.
thi-
they
this
say
is
I'm
why
his
I'm a spiritual top.
top.
This was last week.
And I was always terrible at it. And in this recurring dream, I'm back in high school, and I have missed an entire semester of a class that I didn't write down. And I go into the last day, and I've failed that class.
I have the same recurring dream.
What?
Really?
That was so
Yeah.
Will they?
And then I like almost don't graduate, and it's like really fucking stressful. Yes. Doing
Tastes
packets
worse.
like the day before to try to graduate.
Okay, I'm shipping y'all.
Bro, he's like a baby. He was drinking the creamer, and he's like,
It
it
tasted
tastes
delicious.
worse.
I
It
don't
tastes
know.
worse. Yeah, he was drinking straight creamer,
I mean,
bro.
look, here's the deal.
Yeah.
The thing is if we were together, which it would never happen because I'd never be into that. But
Oh yeah, it's not because I'm not gay. It's because you wouldn't be into that.
the part I didn't even think about that part.
Like,
I
yeah,
was like, okay,
See,
yeah,
yeah.
you don't want to like, mix work with
That's why.
I would certainly be the top. I mean, there's no.
Okay. I don't want to ask this question.
Yeah, no.
But like, is there a discussion? Like, yo,
Yeah. Oh, like before you. I
Yeah.
mean, okay, so there are stereotypes within the gay community, like this person looks like a top, this person looks like a bottom. I may get grilled for this, but a lot of times it is true. However, like if somebody's like, you can tell usually who is who and what is what.
but I'll stay right there on that.
But there's always exceptions to the rule. Like if you were to look at Hassan, right, you would probably think if he was a gay man, he would be a top.
I wouldn't, but okay.
You wouldn't. Oh, okay.
I wouldn't. I would not.
Oh, you wouldn't think
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not. You
No,
what
no.
would you think he
No,
is?
because
I just wouldn't really cross my mind.
You wouldn't assume it.
Because he's woke, bro. He's doing the I don't see color, but for gay men.
Yeah, I've known he's gay for like the last like hour now, right? And I haven't really thought about what positions he.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's woke. He's so woke.
That's
Yeah.
so.
Dude.
That's so powerful.
I don't see color, man.
You don't see. I don't
No,
even know
it's
the
also
word
because
for it.
it's also because you're a normal person. Because normal people,
go ahead, sorry.
normal people are not gonna look at a dude and be like, "How are they having sex?" Like that'd be weird.
All right,
you know?
Hassan is not. Doesn't look like a top.
No, he doesn't look like a top, but he looks like a top. Oh, he doesn't look like a top. He looks like that. That's what people would assume.
So a
he
top
was
would look
a
like
gay-
Hassan.
I mean, it could. Yeah, most likely.
Got
But
it.
but there's exceptions to the rule. Like he could be a bottom too. You know. Anyway. He's getting uncomfortable.
But
I'm sorry.
Yeah. What is this? Yo, chill, bro. Chill. It's so funny because like
When you're the gay guy in the scenario, you're just like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't give a fuck about all of that at all.
No, he
Like,
does. He does.
It's funny though because like the
Yeah.
Andrew Tate style, like there's a lot of like red pill guys out there in the podcast sphere and shit. You got like the Sneakos, you got like Fresh and Fit, you know, and
they're still going.
I don't think so. I don't
Fresh and Fit?
fucking know.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but they're like, yeah, Mike's like, yeah, they are. I'm a tier 3 subscriber.
No, he used to say swear you didn't watch Fresh and Fit.
I've seen their stuff.
Yes, you watched it for a little bit.
I never
Damn.
watched a full podcast.
Yes,
I used
you
to see
did.
clips.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
I used to see clips.
And you would watch it all the
No,
way through.
you know,
maybe
sometimes you
hit
watch
hit a
stuff-
like.
I watch a lot of stuff that I disagree with sometimes because I like to see the irony in a lot of stuff, the stuff they talk about, especially who's the fresh guy, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that they talk about that they still do, so it's always funny seeing
Yeah,
people
yeah.
So you
contradict
watch
themselves.
stuff that you're really not into.
A lot, yeah.
So you watch? Do you watch gay porn?
He
No,
wa-
I've never
yeah.
seen it.
You've never seen it?
You've
No,
never
no, I
seen gay
swear.
porn?
Come
I'm
on,
not.
you've
No.
never been to like, what does it look like?
No, I haven't.
Really?
No, I would say I would never.
But now you asked the question.
I
so-
remember the first time. I still remember the first time I saw like dude on dude action. It was True Blood.
What?
Yeah, it was True Blood.
Oh, okay.
Where Alexander Skarsgård just piping a dude, straight butt fucking. And I was like, whoa, that's like this is like I'm not supposed to see this. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck's going on?
How did you feel? You're not supposed to see
You know
it.
what? It's like kind of
it-
awkward, but I mean, I was like a teenager.
Oh, not the
And,
so he got
and
it.
at that moment, I was like,
Third grade.
no, it wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't in third grade. I don't remember exactly how old I was, but like I was past puberty, but I was
That's
like,
the time.
I was like, in my mind, I was like, damn, this didn't do anything for me. And then I did have a little bit of like relief where I was like, oh, I guess I'm not gay.
People don't even talk about that. I think people are too afraid to talk about.
Yeah.
Like the moment they found out 100% sure that they're not into men, if they like claim to be like this macho heterosexual. Because if you're this macho heterosexual person and you're comfortable in your sexuality, you had to have that moment where you like, I saw this and I'm not into that.
So you don't think? So you may, if you haven't seen it, then maybe you're not so sure.
I honestly
Damn.
believe that.
Okay, you believe that. So if you
Yes.
haven't, you need, there needs to be like a mass like gay porn, like spread of gay porn to masculine straight men to test.
Every once in a while, when you scroll and you're looking
Yeah.
for
Everyone
your
has to-
stuff,
yeah, everyone has
that's
to
why-
see.
I feel like that's why like Pornhub is just like, hey,
Yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah.
like
I know you never clicked on this, but look,
Related videos.
yes,
No, they
no, that's cool.
link-
They need to develop a TikTok style algorithm.
yeah,
Like you know that, like because sometimes in TikTok,
I would
it'll
not
send you
want to
shit.
scroll Pornhub with like TikTok.
because you know,
That'd be crazy.
Wouldn't that be good though? That's revolutionary. We need to develop
Nah,
that.
there's some
TikTok is
categories
like-
you want to avoid.
TikTok is like really good at seeing when you like go back to videos because like if you scroll past
Yeah.
a video and go back to that video, TikTok remembers that.
It knows it.
Yeah.
And just like that, so it's like that's how like
Yeah.
people. Hey,
Yeah.
I know you didn't watch it for a long time, but you went back to the video.
No,
Yeah.
I tell you what is the gateway to gay. Okay, for me, gay porn was the threesomes with two men.
Yeah, man.
I feel like.
Oh, I might have seen the game something because I think it was a threesome.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
This what happened.
Let's go. Let's get into it.
I know exactly how this happened.
It
Except
was a
you.
threesome, 2 dudes
Yes.
and 1 girl, right?
Yes.
Why are you watching?
This is how it
I
happened.
don't know how I got here.
No, this is how it happened for
But
me.
then,
I'm telling you.
then I started seeing the dudes were getting really close to each other. I was like, whoa, this is not a gangbang.
Yes.
This is like a. So I thought it was a gangbang is what I thought it was.
No.
It was a threesome. It was like
Yes.
a all participating
No,
threesome.
that's what happened to me.
My
That's what
introduction, I
happened
was younger, was the scene started is like a guy having a girl in doggy. And I was just like, oh, that's nice. And then like the girl got up and she had like a 7-inch cock. I was like, fuck.
That's the other gay way. A lot of people like that, and then they get like scared about the fact that they like it, and then they become like really transphobic, where they're like, oh, I fucking hate trans people. Like most transphobes are also what is known as chasers, where they just like seek that out, and it's like, who cares if you like that? You like that. Just don't be fucking weird about it.
So that's
you know
the
what I mean? Like, don't be
Republican
weird about
Party, basically.
don't be weird about trans people. Like Alex Jones, like there was a moment where Alex Jones like hates trans people, obviously, and there was a moment where he was like, there's this like top down image, and he like opens up his phone, and you can see in the tabs where he's like looking up trans porn on the side.
My friend Zach is out.
Oh, all right.
That's another way that we know Hassan's not racist.
Yeah.
I told him that our friend,
Uh-huh.
I told him he's like they call him the Steph Curry, Sudanese Steph, and he like would not repeat it. he's like, so Steph Curry? I was like, nah, say the first part. He didn't say that until he like confirmed that he was.
How do you differentiate between Hassan media trained and not racist?
You could just tell by
It's a
like
thin line.
you could just tell by like someone's demeanor of like when they're in like a racist position, how like calm they are, just like, nah, I'm good.
Oh, so if they get uncomfortable, then you know.
When they like, you gotta watch those people that like don't want any racist jokes around them, and just like, no, that's wrong.
Okay.
It's like, hey.
No, that's the other thing. Like, obviously, look, one of my really close friends is Nigerian. Like, of course, we do get racist with one another regularly, but like that's different. I just met you guys. You know what I mean? You don't know
But
what
just
my.
so you just told them
So we
just
need
wait.
some more time. We need some
You
more
know,
time.
but like, but
Nah, I get what you mean.
but you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah.
Like when you're like really close friends with someone, like of course you make jokes about everything, right? But like when you're just meeting someone, I'm like, I'm not gonna be like crazy, you know.
But there's like, I feel like
There's also a comfort. You're right.
Yes,
like,
there you go.
I'm not like. I try to explain this to people because like I have a very woke community, right? But it's like predominantly like white guys who are younger. And there is this like liberal side to it as well that I've noticed where like there's still an otherization of black people. When liberals try to like talk to black people, there was like a really good Michael Che bit about it where he gets on an elevator and someone goes, I'm really sorry. And he's like, what? Like, you know, all the police brutality. That's weird. Like you don't just treat everybody like you would treat everybody else. You know what I mean? Like that's my principle. I don't like differentiate. Like I'm not going to be different to you because you're black. Whether it be like being forwardly woke, you know what I mean? Like that's odd.
You're walking by your coworker's cubicle and he has like Zimmerman on the screen. He just said, man, fuck that guy, right? Just need a stapler, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck Zimmerman, right?
What is Zimmerman doing these days?
Bro, he went on I don't know what he's doing now, but there was a while where he would straight up, like, I mean, really gross shit, but like he'd be doing like signings of the Confederate flag. He would sign like Skittles bags and shit.
Damn.
And he like tried to sell his gun, I think, too. Like it was really fucked up. And then people try to say like racism is not real. It's like, come on, bro. Like, why do you like George Zimmerman then? You know?
Those dudes are like, then he made bail. Kyle Rittenhouse made bail off like donations.
Oh yeah. Immediately.
Like immediately, like
Immediately.
They broke records.
Yeah, he recently tried to endorse a different candidate, or like say he wasn't voting for Trump, and they bullied him into voting
Zimmerman?
for Trump.
No, not
Rittenhouse.
Rittenhouse.
Rittenhouse
Rittenhouse came
came
out
out
and was like, Donald Trump is not like pro Second Amendment enough for me, so I'm not going to vote for him. And in a span of like 12 hours, everybody on the Republican side was like, you know, he's actually secretly trans.
Yeah,
They immediately were like, that's a woman, actually.
Yeah, there's this pipeline on the Republican Party that if they like don't like you, eventually you like morph into being trans.
Yeah, they were doing that to Andrew Tate too.
Yeah, they
the other day.
transvestigated him.
Yeah, that's
They thought he was trans.
But how did, what did they start digging though? How did they dig for that?
that's that's what it's called.
That's the word. So when you investigate whether somebody's trans, it's called transvestigating.
I feel like someone. So what's the?
I think
Who was the big case that got this started? I feel like there has to be someone that's been transvestigated and like people found that out.
No. The OG one is obviously super racist. Black women get it a lot, but like Michelle Obama.
Yeah,
That's like the OG.
Yeah.
This is before like this became even more mainstream, even though that was the most mainstream version of it, where people would just be like, she's a man. But lately, because like transphobia has become super commonplace, especially in like right-wing circles, they just kind of do it to everybody now. And when you get to that stage of like when you get to that stage of brain rot where you're like constantly thinking about trans people and you're like, what are they doing? Like they're in the shadows. They're always scheming. And you just start assuming that like everyone might be trans secretly. And it's just like
there's some
mental
trans
illness.
agenda.
Yeah. And you watch something like the Game of Thrones and just like you've been gay from the beginning of time.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Is that they've been gay as fuck.
People have been gay as fuck
Kings,
for a long.
it'd be like people that ruled over like
The Romans, the Greeks,
and all they like is men. And the only reason they had babies is because they had to.
Yeah.
There's been trans people throughout history, gay people throughout history. It's whatever. People make a big deal out of it. I don't really give a shit.
Our news cycle.
Yeah.
Like everything. Like I did the worst thing ever. First of all, do not watch your local news.
Oh yeah.
Because you'll see it like a crime in a spot that you thought a crime could never happen, and it'll just make you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this guy got robbed at the ATM that you use every single day.
Yeah.
It's like, bro.
It's
like,
terrifying.
That guy also like had his credit card out and he's just drunk as hell. That's what they like don't tell you about like some of these crimes. It's just be like, oh, these guys like, oh, this guy randomly got shot. No, it was a road rage incident.
Yeah.
Called him a bunch of slurs and he actually shot him.
Yeah,
like,
they don't give context. It's just like the all the plane shit that was happening. All the plane crashes and stuff. Or the Boeing, remember the Boeings?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They were trying to avoid wasn't that 737?
Yeah, they were the news was reporting every fucking thing. If it had B in front of it, they would report it. And it was just, I'm a plane nerd, so I'm not gonna get down there.
So that's the thing though, like obviously crime is a constant thing, especially if you live in like a big city, right? But when you hyper focus on it, people tend to think like it's happening a lot more frequently than it actually is. So you got to go back to the data to look at it and be like, what is the crime rate looking like right now? So for the past couple of years, like Republicans really beefed that narrative up. Local news really participated in this process because Sinclair Broadcasting bought out all the local news channels. So they're all owned and operated by like a right-wing guy for the like a right-wing company for the most part. So they would always be like, anytime there was like any kind of theft, they'd be like, organized retail theft is happening. And I'm sure you've seen like the videos of like, 50 dudes like running into a Gucci store and just like grabbing everything.
I always want to be a part of that.
Yeah. I feel like
somewhere in the middle, like let 13 people go ahead. You like the 14th, 15th. You act like you're a scared customer at first just to get the vibes.
What's going on? Oh no. I thought everyone was doing it.
I was checking out. I thought
but it's like, but they greatly hyper focus on it, and they were acting like, if you've ever worked in retail, there's a concept called shrink, and it's baked into their profit margins. Like they know that theft is going to happen, and outside theft is like a minor part of it. But the overall shrink it comes from like multiple different sources. It comes from people stealing shit. It comes from employees and staff stealing shit. And it comes from, and this is the largest chunk usually, like logistic problems, like food going bad and things like that, and just not being sold. And they were like, oh, it's, billions of dollars of shrink, which is literally the case. Like that's always happening, right? And the real areas where shrink actually is happening a lot is actually self-checkout, because these guys don't want to pay for cashiers, right? Because
I used to do that too, though. I'm
I've
not
kind
gonna
of
lie.
stolen a few things
yeah,
recently.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
definitely
I've
put
never-
organic apples. I've definitely put regular apples for organic apples.
Yeah,
Wow.
me too. I've just
Pablo
walked
Escobar
out.
over here.
Yeah, but like
I've just
everybody
walked
does
out with
that,
shit.
and companies know that
Recently.
everybody does that, but that's a substitute that they're willing to make because it's still much cheaper for them in the long run to not hire another person, pay their medical bills, all this shit.
He's always been pro theft.
Yeah, I
Recently.
am.
You Robin Hood.
Yeah, no. So I've stolen a few things
I mean,
recently.
don't steal from like small businesses or
No,
whatever.
no,
but like,
I only steal from like corporations. But like, I've on accident stolen like a bottle of water because I'm on the phone. I'm like, oh fuck, and I just
Oh yeah,
ended up
I've
walking
definitely
out with
stolen
it.
water before.
Never stole anything. In my life.
I actually don't steal myself. Like I stopped when I was younger. I did, and then I've talked about this before, so I'm not gonna dive back into it. But like, it was so nerve wracking when I faced my father who knew I had stolen something that I was like, I'm never doing this again. I never want to feel like this again. So I stopped. I haven't stolen anything ever.
Every time I do it though, I text him like I text him like, Hassan, you'll never guess what I did, and he never responds the way I want him to. Like I want him to be like, I'm so proud of
It
you.
should be like the biggest, like easiest open close case ever. Like, hey, did you steal it? Let me see your phone.
Yeah.
Text message to your best friend.
No, but I got it. Like if they came up to me and they're like, hey, you didn't pay for this? I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
You always have to act surprised.
Oh,
when you do.
what? Really?
But that's crazy.
Oh,
I don't know if I get away with that.
You wouldn't get away with it?
Get your black ass. Out of here.
Get the fuck
Oh my god. Just a 4-pack of dirt. Somebody. What the fuck is going on?
All right, so now I think we should get to the questions.
Okay.
And then we'll do some of them here, and then we'll do some of them behind the paywall.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So we call people. That's awesome.
No, it's fine. We can go a little bit over. We'll do 2. And this will be a good
Ask
teaser.
2 questions.
So here's what we're doing, guys. This is a segment that they do where on the Crashdummies podcast where they ask a question to their audience on the Crashdummies Instagram, and they both control it. And today's question is, did you guys do mine?
So we have the question today is, what's something you want to teach white people?
Yeah.
And another one is, what's a guilty pleasure you have?
Okay.
I know it may not look like it to you guys, but I'm a Lebanese American.
Oh my God.
You Lebanese for real?
Yeah.
Lebanese
Bro.
and gay.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
great.
even know. I'm
He's
white.
making
I'm-
a lesbian joke.
I'm
He was
white.
making a lesbian joke. He had that in the chamber.
That was no. I don't think he did that on purpose.
No.
Oh.
What happened?
No.
Because I thought you were
every-
saying like lesbian and gay.
No, I just meant Lebanese and gay.
No, he meant lesbian.
Oh, he's like Lebanese.
I
He's
swear I
like
wasn't being
Lebanese and
Everybody
gay
knows
pick a
I'm-
struggle.
I'm that woke. I was very normal.
No, to say you're woke, you're like Mike's a little bit on the right. If
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got that vibe for
Yes,
sure.
when we were. Oh yeah. So shut the fuck up. Get to these callers. But like
Hey,
when
Marsh,
we go to establishments that like aren't up to par. Like he gets like if it's a small black business.
Oh my god!
We're at this small
you
black
are such
business.
a liar, bro.
And
We know he doesn't tip.
in Philadelphia, he does not tip well.
He doesn't
He does
tip?
not. I would say he tips better than your average person, but for the money he makes, he does not tip well. I put it like that.
Does he tip less at black establishments?
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
That's
Stop
messed
this
up.
narrative, bro.
That's messed up.
And sometimes he balls up the money and like just like unfold it yourself.
This is the other thing that I wanted to talk about. We didn't even get into like ADOS drama because he's Nigerian, but this is not the right medium to get into that.
I don't even know what ADOS is.
Neither do I. What is that?
ADOS, African descendant of slaves.
Oh shit.
Tariq Nasheed.
Oh, I know Tariq Nasheed.
Yeah. There was like, I mean, it's not as prominent anymore. Regardless.
I don't know what Lady Gaga looks
So
like.
tell me about this segment. So you guys actually call people.
Yes, this is like
Yeah, straight up.
So the prompt is what you want white people to know.
yes.
For this first one, yeah.
Do you think there's
I'm
any-
saying call that one.
So I'll say call it the next one. Gotcha.
Are there like white? Are these white people?
I have no
Help me
clue.
out.
White, black.
Okay.
We have like super diverse.
Yeah.
Like,
I just think it'd be weird for like a white person to call a white person to say what you think white people should
we also
know.
have bisexual correspondents,
Really?
gay
Yeah,
correspondents.
we do have
yes.
bisexual
wow.
correspondents.
We
Hell
call
yeah.
him, and then we like so when someone's like on the borderline of like I did this thing, And then we're just like, oh, we think you're gay. And
Yeah.
it's like, but we can't call it. We call him.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, yeah, that guy's gay.
That's
yeah.
hey, if you ever need somebody, you can always call me.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
You
This
can
is
always
perfect.
call me.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's
can
perfect.
always call me if you need. If somebody's on the fence and they're in denial, I will.
This
I will
other
be-
guy's unreliable.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
sometimes we call him, he's not gay anymore. He's just
Oh.
like, oh, I'm done. Like,
That's why he did say that though.
yeah,
No,
he did. He literally
He
said
said
that.
he's a former bisexual.
No, I'm
That's what he
committed.
said.
I've made a lifelong commitment
No,
with
he's gay as
homosexuality.
fuck.
Oh, there's like you could tell me.
Yeah.
Like, only time you can get away with saying
Yeah,
that
you
was your
can't
friend.
tell.
You
but-
could ban me from sleeping with women for the rest of my life, which I've done for myself.
Yeah.
I'd be a happy man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Lady Gaga.
Yeah, that's loud as hell.
Yeah.
Hello?
Welcome to Crashdummies podcast.
Well, it's not Crash Dummies.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
Crash
yeah.
Dummies Fear and collab.
Fear and collaboration.
Yes.
Hi.
But if I'd have said the first thing first, she was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Welcome.
Thank you.
All right.
Sorry, I don't know. All right.
No, you're good. You're good. We have a question
It's
for you.
awkward still, but it's good.
We have some white people in the room, so just
Well,
No.
white passing people.
white passing people.
Nah, we're white. We got some white people.
We're
All right.
white. We're white.
All right. What's something you want to teach white people?
To say excuse me, it's like whenever you're in the grocery store or something, or someplace with like crowds. I guess that's not fair, but they just don't know how to say excuse me. For example, like I was at a store one time and I was waiting for something, and this lady came and moved my basket because she was trying to reach something. I didn't see her. I was like, "Bitch, say excuse me."
We don't.
Like, and it's hard.
No. I agree with you, bitch. Say excuse me. I have. I also hate those white people. Like those white people. I would call her a bitch too. Did you call her a bitch to her face?
No, I just gave her a weird look.
Okay.
And I just told her
good.
she could have said excuse me.
She deserved
yeah,
it.
no.
She
How old
deserved
was
it.
she?
She had to be like, well, you know, some white people will be looking like 50, but they're really 16. So I don't know. I don't think that's a fair question. So, but she
Well, she was rude to
she
you.
was
You
old
can
enough.
unload.
What part of the country was this in?
In Oklahoma.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd be quiet if I was you.
Yeah. I've been to Oklahoma. It's hostile territory.
I'd be
It
quiet
is.
if
It's
I was
very
you. Just be
hostile.
safe.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Appreciate you
All
coming
right.
on.
Thank you so much.
No
got-
problem.
We got your back. They might cook her.
Why did I don't know why I got offended in the
443,
beginning. I was like, wait, I say
418.
excuse me all the time. I'm overly polite.
I think too. I say sorry.
Yeah.
I don't even say
When
sorry.
they're at
I'm
fault.
like, yeah.
Yeah, that's me too.
Yo,
Yo,
what's going on, bro?
you know, chilling. Vibes. How you doing, man?
Yo, how y'all doing, man? Bro,
What's going on?
yo, y'all don't know how long I've been trying to get on here, bro.
Oh my God! Stop glazing. Bro. Just answer the question.
All right, we
Bro.
got a question for you. What's something you want to
All
teach
right.
white people?
Bro, don't you know how when y'all be walking past white people, it could be any age. But I done seen the youngest white kids do it to the old people. They just do that weird ass, creepy ass smile, and it just bothers me.
Okay. So,
Like
hello,
they don't.
my name is
They
Austin.
don't say
I'm
no.
Yo, we got a white correspondent here.
Yeah.
He just wants to.
representing the white community. That doesn't. Maybe I should. say.
Bro, just let him cook.
Go ahead.
Let him cook.
Go
He
ahead.
was cooking.
Go ahead.
He
That was
okay.
also like an intro to like a clan meeting.
Yeah.
Whore's up.
So white people look at you and then they give you like a creepy smile.
Right.
Does it feel hostile?
No, it don't feel hostile. It's just like y'all faking it. Like I'm not even smiling back.
Yeah. Wait, do
It's it's like this smile.
That's
That one.
fucking. I
Is
do that
smile.
all the time. I do it all the time. It's that thing.
But it's like we don't see y'all do it to each other.
Yeah. Not at all. It's only to us.
It's like
Stop getting defensive.
No, I'm not
let
getting
him
defensive.
Say, let him talk.
I am.
Stop white-splaining to me.
I did not realize this was gonna come out of him.
but it's messed up because then like he gets a bad rap for someone who actually doesn't fuck with the black person and just like, and then you're trying to be polite and go, and then he just seen two back-to-back white people do it to him and he's just like, fuck both of y'all.
Yeah. See,
That's the real racism.
Yeah.
So what's your final message to people like that?
Stop.
All right, bro. That's your
Right now. All right, y'all. I love y'all, man. Y'all
Man,
one of my favorite podcasts.
He loves us, man.
You want to do another one?
Yeah, we're doing multiple. We got so many people queued up.
No, I know. I'm saying
yeah.
like, but we'll because we're at like an hour, so
Yeah,
we're gonna
we
cut it and then we're
transition
gonna
into the
transition
paywall.
into the paywall portion.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, whenever y'all want.
But let's do another one. Let's
Well,
do
we'll
another
do
one.
one more, folks.
What do you think? These are good enough?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
pretty good.
Am I supposed to like be like?
Do whatever you want.
Just be yourself, man.
Yeah.
Unrestricted, unshackled.
We see we have this weird relationship
you tell
with our
those
audience.
black people. You tell those black people what's what.
No.
So we got that on
Oh, wait, this whole thing's on camera.
That shit is hilarious. You tell us.
You defend the white race, okay?
Please do. Please do. You should just keep making excuses.
He didn't even mean to be like that. He just
Yeah. Maybe the sun was out and he.
No, hold on. I'm Lebanese.
didn't feel like it when you were answering some of those questions.
Arnett.
Yeah.
Arnett. What a name. Arnett is crazy. I gotta call myself AR or something.
Yo, hello.
Yo,
Pat and Mike. How y'all doing?
and Hassan in Austin.
Hello.
Oh, hey, how you doing, bro?
Whoa. The code switching is crazy.
Hey, nah.
Let's ask this
Hey,
fake
bro,
ass
I'm a
dude a
big
question
fan.
already.
I'm a big fan.
What's something you want to teach white people?
All right, oppression. That is the biggest thing ever. Even teaching black people have like a very mild like representation of oppression, and white people have no idea what the fuck it is. And I've been on the swim team. I'm gonna be real. I've been on the swim team. So I've been around like white people all my life. Like even the code switch I just did. I've had to done.
You're too proud of yourself. You like the code
Can you
switch.
turn the volume up a little bit too?
Nah, you gotta master that shit. That's real. You have to master that shit. Like I had a white coach, dude. There's some cool white people out there, but
What is your point right now? They said oppression. They started talking about swim team.
Hey, the whole point is basically like oppression, right? So if you tell a white person, right, like they don't understand like how black people are the way they are, like at college, right? They like, dude, why are black people so mad that people use the N-word? Because he's a racist fucking idiot. What the fuck do you mean? Like he's sitting there asking me why.
Wait, hold on. Someone asked you this? Someone personally asked you this? Oh yeah, they think you're soft as fuck.
Yeah, there's no
Oh,
way.
they said to me.
He code switched too hard, bro.
Hell nah. It was an Indian dude. We caught his ass saying the N-word in a music video. It was crazy as fuck. They were in the dorms. He was up there, they got this nigga on video in 4K. He's saying, yeah, nigga, in the rap. So then they tried to extort this
Nothing
man.
else.
And I'm like, so I didn't even realize that they caught that nigga in 4K until they pulled him out to the side. He pulled out his wallet trying to take out some money. I'm like, yo, what's happening? I'm like, what y'all doing? They told me the video.
He said, take
They
this money.
extorting
nigga.
this man. They extorting this nigga. They said, hey, if you don't want us to post this, give us the money. I'm like, you on your own, bucko. Fuck that.
I still don't get where oppression
yeah.
comes into it.
I don't think you explained anything at all.
He's still great though.
Yeah.
Let him cook.
You said the word oppression and then said how you hate the white people in your life.
and then he swapped it to
bruh,
Indian people.
I don't hate them. You just have to like. It's very hard to find people who understand just being black, bro. That's really it. Like just being black. You can't teach being black, and a part of that is oppression. So
What the fuck?
you can make the plot wherever it's at, man. If y'all got
No, hold on. I think I'm learning a lot here.
I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate you, bro. I really appreciate you.
Hey, bro.
You
I
made me-
appreciate y'all too.
Yes, it made me feel very, very smart. I'm whatever brain cells God bless you with, you skip me.
I know I ain't
Holy
teach y'all
fuck.
shit, bro.
I don't think you can articulate yourself what you like talking about. One more time. What do you really mean?
All right. So you want me to be like straight up, just go there.
Yes.
No.
All right,
wait. This is like when someone's hooping in their office, like, okay, I'm about to turn up. Like, let's see.
It's my turn now, bro. I'm just there. All right. So baseline is oppression, right? You can't teach somebody who has not lived. Okay, let's say, right? You go to a school, right? A predominantly black school. They don't teach y'all shit. They don't underfund y'all niggas, and that's where you come from. That is your neighborhood. That's where you lived your whole life. You can't tell a white person that's lived in a nice neighborhood who's always been provided that there's different oppression level and there's different racial issues. That's baseline that. They're not going to understand. Unless you've been through it, you're not going to understand it. So when they talk to you differently, when they like look at you differently, when they address you differently, even the way they talk, they don't even understand that shit sometimes. And that's the worst part. When you're ignorant, I feel like being ignorant is worse than being racist. Like, fuck.
All right.
That's real.
No, I get where he's coming from. It's a very dumb place, but I get it. But no, I get like some of your. I just don't think you're articulating it right, but I do get some of your ideas. Because sometimes you have those people like. There's always going to be racist people.
He just nodded like he understood because I didn't understand shit was going on.
I get what he's saying.
I think it's clear as day.
But I'm sitting my white ass down and I'm listening.
I feel like there's always going to be racist people. The people that suck are the people that try to like say, "Oh, I don't see it. I don't think it exists."
That's
and
it,
it's
yeah.
like that wall.
Oh, nah.
That's like defending the
Saying you
people
don't
that's
see
racist.
racism is crazy.
Huh?
Oh, I thought he was going to say
Saying
you're
you
wrong.
don't see racism is crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, agreed.
All right, bro. Thank you.
I see no color.
Me either. Woke as fuck,
Brown
man.
purple.
Thank you, sir.
I'm purple.
It was great.
This is. I want this to be on your. I want to save this one for you.
Okay.
Hey,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, this is live.
Oh,
Okay, we got one.
I think this is. It's gonna be short. Trust me.
Yo.
Yo, we just gonna get right to it. We got a question because we gotta go.
All right.
All right, what's a guilty pleasure you have?
The guilty pleasure I have, bruh, I love giving it. I say my booty hole hairs, but it really be my balls. Like I love like giving my balls like twisting them up and giving them braids and like some like locks and stuff like that. Like
Yeah, I just wanted that to be.
Bro, you did not hang up on him after.
What? I want to
No,
talk
I wanted to
Wait,
hit-
he started talking about his asshole, and then he went to his balls. What happened?
He,
Where were we?
he likes his balls get squashed.
So sorry, we dropped the call. Go ahead.
I said I like whenever I twist up like you know how your balls got like hair on them, like pubic hairs.
Yeah.
I normally like twist them up like I got some locks, and like I ain't gonna lie. For about like 5 months now, I done had some wicks on them, you know what I'm saying, on the back half, bro. I keep the top part bald, you know what I'm saying? That's also like, look, you remember Lil Bill? I know y'all some old niggas. I know y'all remember Lil Bill, bro. I keep the top part bald. I got a bald fade, like to the ground, bro. Like a straight one. Like a straight one all around, but then when I get to the
He's got
bottom,
the Abraham Lincoln.
No, he got his genitalia looks like Stevie Wonder's head. Like bought at the top with Dre's, it's at the bottom. The fuck
it's
is
like
going on?
you know how on like BMF, like they like what's his name? He got the little rat tail.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like, bro. It looked like I'm about to just combine them all and just have one consecutive rat tail, bro. I'm gonna call it the meat.
Do you do this yourself?
Yeah, my girl helped me too sometimes.
I feel like as it gets longer, you're gonna need help.
Are you in a relationship at all?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, and what does your girl guy think about this?
Oh, she loves it, bro. She be like twirling around her finger and stuff like that. Sometimes it just depends, you know what I'm saying?
that is.
Is this on what occasion would you do this? Is this just like a casual evening activity? How do you get into it? Hello?
I mean, it just happened one day, and I mean, you know, occasionally sometimes she'd be like, you need to cut it, but then after a while, you know, after it started getting longer and longer, she was like, oh, that's smooth.
All right, I just want to do some like minor investigation here because I'm not just gonna let you slide. Okay. From the looks of it, like
Wait, he sent you a photo of it?
No, it's on
I
Instagram.
just, from his IG.
Oh, my bad.
Wait, let me see. Let me see.
Like he's
I thought
like
you were
he's like
looking
a
at his-
bigger dude. He like a football player. So what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying is like he can't do this standing up. So at some point he has to like lay on the bed
On his back.
on his back with his legs propped up and like kind of like braid it that way.
I need to see him.
Nah.
He said no.
Give me the phone. Give me the phone. I need to see
Nah,
him.
it's not even like that, bro. You just put one leg up on the toilet and you just get busy.
So you do it standing up?
There's no way he does.
I mean, he's athletic though. He's not like he's not like fat.
But even standing up, he'd have to bend over.
Bro, he's bare. By the way, that's him, the shirtless one?
Yeah.
Bro. You don't even have any body hair. What the fuck?
Do you shave your
Am I
body?
supposed to? Are you jealous that I don't have no hairy chest or something like that? Like it sounds like you
maybe a
look.
little bit. I'm a
It sounds like
hairy
you
guy.
look good. Oh, that sounds like a personal problem. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You're contradicting yourself.
Hey, honestly, bro, what you might need to do is you might need to just copy me and go one all the way around, and then do something else. I don't know what you going. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your pubic hairs.
No,
but
I don't think I'm gonna do this.
I think he's jealous, to be honest.
He say,
you know what's gonna happen?
He say that. He say he not gonna do it, but watch when
I
he get
think that's
home,
what
he
I'm
gonna
saying.
fight. He
No,
gonna hike you.
I'm
Like,
on your
nigga.
side. No, I'm on your side.
Nah, you know what's gonna happen? You better hope you don't get no ops. They're gonna jump you and somebody gonna yell, yeah, rip his rat tail off.
No, not the rat tail.
Open his leg.
Hey, but look. Hey, not to switch the subject, but the other day I was at work. I just started a new job. I'm gonna keep it disclosed. But we was sitting around and we was talking at lunchtime. And you remember the story of the lady that she like overdosed on like fentanyl or something like that while she was driving and she crashed?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking? Y'all went viral off that shit.
Yeah.
Right? So he was telling me, he was like, oh yeah, that's my sister. And I was sitting there and I was thinking like, bro, these calls are anonymous unless you disclose your information. You're like, you know how y'all be getting people like in cases and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right? So I know this nigga's listening to this. So I just want you to know that whenever you listen to this on Wednesday or Thursday, whichever day you know what I'm saying, it comes out, you listen to it, I just want you to know you a whole life lying ass nigga, and I caught your ass. And I'm gonna see you, and I'm gonna see you on Monday morning. And I already told you I was gonna do this, and I'm gonna look you dead in your face, and I'm gonna say, we going viral, nigga.
Okay.
I feel bad because he doesn't know, but he's on the Fear Head podcast.
Yeah. We'll let them
No.
know when it comes out.
He go. No, I promise you. He
All right.
gonna know.
All right.
But yeah, that's it, bro. I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Take
appreciate
care,
you,
man.
too.
Man.
All right, that was incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. You guys were fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Crashdummies podcast with Mike and Pat. Phenomenal work. I'm on their episode. It's going to be coming out in 2 days after this one comes out. So you'll get a lot of the references that we were talking about here as well. I just wanted you guys to get a little bit cultured. Okay. That's what I wanted you all to see. What do you want?
Put some seasoning.
Yeah.
Like we came to like season, like you got some like nice rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
But we added a couple more spices.
Yeah.
Lowry's.
Like cumin.
What do you guys want? Well, I mean, this is a cumin household. But what do you guys want to plug?
Oh, just follow Crashdummies podcast everywhere.
Follow us on our personal Instagrams. That's really it. Yeah, we're simple guys. I like don't
Very
want.
simple.
Yeah, just the Instagram.
I don't got
please.
shit to sell. I might come out with a course one day.
Yeah.
You never know.
And we are going to be continuing these calls in the behind
Patreon.
the paywall at the Patreon at patreon.com/fear and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Oh, and how to dap up properly too, bro, because I'll be going in for dap ups and niggas be shaking my hand and shit. Like, why am I giving you a hand in a fucking club for, bro?
We can try this out. All right.
Ready?
We got white people in here.
All right. Oh no!
Wait, let me see.
You can't go from right here.
Oh, no, hold on. Now,
You can go. That's the
It's a
problem.
bad angle.
Yes, you can.
Okay, hold
you
on.
can't
Oh,
go
he's
with
holding.
thumbs.
Oh, okay,
No.
okay.
He's holding live, bro.
That's
Boom,
right.
yeah.
Okay, see that? Okay, hold on. Now,
It's your thumb.
It's your thumb. It's your thumb.
Now-
It's your thumb.
Okay, now
So he
hold on.
did
In my
super-
defense, there's a lot of pressure. Okay, I don't usually do it.
Yeah, there you go. Leave that. The
Leave the
thumb.
thumb,
The thumb
leave
is
the
your
thumb.
problem right there.
It's just
It's like you want to cuff it.
Yeah, see,
that
that's
seems
that's-
more like
okay. That was
There's-
racist.
brother. Yeah, it was.
there's definitely-
my brother.
there's definitely different layers to it too.
But see, normally I would get it right. But see, normally I don't have there's a lot of cameras around. There's a lot of pressure.
Oh, there's black
Oh,
people
yeah,
looking
yeah.
at you.
Yeah.
Wait,
There's
bro.
too many black people around. He doesn't know how to do it.
That's not how it is.
Normally, I have my wallet out. It's on the table. It's near me now.
Wait, are you black?